I want to caution you from just telling the guys to just sit down and just let her talk and it goes in one ear, not the other. Like, if that's what she wants from you, like, you should be able to give that to her if that's somebody that you love and you cherish and that's who's your life partner.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying,
But
but but there's one thing I want to make clear.
okay.
Since you're talking, this is for the Western world, ladies, because I mean, it's the Western world that you see women make almost more than money than the men.
Uh-huh.
Just because you have more single mothers that raise men or women doesn't give you the right to tell a man what he should do or what he shouldn't do. That's one. I see a lot of that. Women's telling men should do that, man. You know, a man is a man. Just because you have a lot of women raising men doesn't make you think that you're my mother or you should tell me what to do. A man is always going to be a man. Yes, you make more money, but that's not going to make me change
Wow.
from what I am. I'm not
Wow.
going to change because you make more money. Because who asks for relationship? Who marries? Who asks for marriage? The man
Wow.
does.
Wow.
You have the key to the cookies. We have the key to the future.
Okay.
So a man is always going to be a man. Men of this generation, not all men though. Men of this generation and men of the other generation are still the same. We want the same. That you make more money, that you go to school and you get PhD, that you make that you do, that's you. You did that for yourself. But just because you do that doesn't make me to change and do something that I don't want to do as a man, and that's a norm or that's a way of a manhood.
What
I'm
don't men
coming.
want to
I'm
do?
coming. By men give a woman's emotion, but we have a level to it.
Okay.
Emotional support.
Okay.
We have a level to it.
Okay.
I can sit down and listen to you,
Okay.
but there's a way we're programmed. I can sit down and listen to you, but I might not get everything you said.
Okay.
That's fine. Men and women talk, but a man is always going to be a man.
Okay.
And that's why you see women that make more money, they the men they want don't want them. They
Okay.
want the lower. And that's how we're programmed.
Okay.
So it's like you telling, oh man, if you're 50 and she's 50, she has money, you have money, you guys should date. Don't look for a girl that's 30, don't look for a girl that's 20. That's BS. Because a man is always going to be a man, and this is who we are, and nobody can tell us what to do or how to live our life. If you feel that you don't feel us, you look for another guy.
So men can tell women how they want it, but we can share to men what we want.
Man telling the woman, he's the leader.
So women
What
cannot
makes a leader?
express to the man that wants to take her as his
No,
wife,
you can express, right?
but she's not going to
You
get
know,
it.
you don't even understand what I'm gonna repeat myself.
Yeah, there's no need to repeat yourself.
No, I'm gonna repeat
No,
because
I don't.
you're not getting it. What I
No,
what I said was, women have the key to what their cookies.
what you literally just said
I'm
is what
coming. I'm
women
coming.
want does not matter.
Women have a key to their cookies.
Okay.
Men have a key to relationship.
Okay, good.
Right.
Okay.
So, and the man is the leader.
Okay.
The man dictates how the home runs.
Okay.
So there's structures. There's manhood in that.
Okay.
If you feel that you have a PhD, you have more money than him, that you cannot go on that the way he said,
Okay.
don't be with him.
So you're saying a woman to ask a man that she wants him to be more emotionally available to her and vulnerable. You're saying to me that it doesn't matter. A man is a man. A man's not going to
No,
give her
no,
that.
you no.
So what are
That's
you
what I'm saying.
saying then? What are you
What
saying?
I'm saying, you can ask that,
Mm-hmm.
and he can tell you, I'm not that kind of a man. I'm not
Okay.
that kind of a man.
Right.
So it's your choice to stay or leave.
Right.
But what I'm saying that when you say men shouldn't do nothing.
Women shouldn't do
Men
anything.
should be men.
Women should be women.
Yeah. So that's my point.
What in the world? Are
That's
you serious?
that's
Like
my
that
point on
makes no
that.
sense to me at all.
It makes sense to
If
me.
there's a woman, and there's the thing, so that's why there's a big divide in between like how things operate on where you're from and in this part of the world,
Mhm.
right? And it's like in America, in the northern, United States, whatever the case may be, the Western world, whatever the hell you want to call it, like there's an emphasis on how women get more. Women can do this, women can do that, whatever, whatever. Then you go into another part of the world where women are silenced, whatever they think, whatever
They're
they
not
want.
silenced.
Let me finish. Whatever desires they have are not really listened to because they're not the leader. The man's the leader. So all I'm simply saying to you, okay, I get the whole thing about you being the leader and being in charge of the house, but if your woman, the woman that you are picking, because you said we hold the keys to the cookie, I'll hold the keys to the relationship. So you pick her out of all the women in the village or wherever the hell you live. You pick her to make her your wife and make her the mother of your children. And you lay down your conditions to her. This is what I want. She agrees to it. And all she asks of you is when you come home, give me a hug. When you come home, make me feel like I'm important. You can't give that to her? Wholeheartedly, and it not be like fake and phony and like, okay, whatever, you just like pat her on the back to make her feel better and then you go on and do your thing.
Let me ask you a question.
No, I need you to answer that question.
No, it's the same. It's gonna answer the question.
I'm not answering your question.
The way you're saying is like you're saying like men's come and they don't hug their wife.
That's exactly how you make.
Is that what you're saying?
Answer my question.
No.
I'm not answering your question until you answer my question.
What I'm hearing is
it's a dictatorship. She don't matter.
No,
to me, what it sounds like she doesn't matter.
What I'm hearing is hug. Doesn't listen.
Be genuine is what.
No.
I'm saying.
I'm coming. That's what 3 things you keep saying.
Okay.
Hug.
Listen. So those are examples.
No, I'm coming to the example. That's what you were saying.
Okay,
right?
So yeah.
There's no man that is in a relationship that doesn't hug his wife. You guys cuddle at night. There's no man that's in a relationship that doesn't come home and listen and sit down and talk with his wife.
You literally said that it goes in one ear and out the other. So how is he listening to her?
Listen can be
goes through the motions. He doesn't care. You said that.
It's not. He doesn't care.
You literally said
what
that.
I said is a man has a lot on his mind. A provider has a lot in his mind. Not everything you say sticks in his head.
Yeah.
But he will give you the ear. Just like when a kid comes to you, you say, Mom, I want sneakers, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. Not everything he says comes to you. You pick on the stuff and you say, okay, let's do this.
You as said the leader. It goes in one ear and out the other.
Yes. But that's not all of it. I'm telling you, not all of it.
Oh Lord, women, listen.
So to what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
A man is gonna be a man.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
2. I've never seen a man that doesn't talk with his wife unless they don't like love each other. They talk.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Men
have different ways of showing emotion than women.
Got it.
We all have emotion with human beings, but we have different ways of displaying.
That is a fact.
I'm coming. We have different ways of showing it, and we have different ways. That's why a man is the leader.
Okay, good.
You can't have 2 captains in the same ship.
Understood.
So when it comes to that, where I have issues, some women in the Western world try to tell a man what to do because most of them are single mom and they raise kids and they feel like they can tell a man what to do. That's 1. 2, if you talk about Africa, Africa has 1% of divorce rate. You can say that the women are not happy. You can say the women don't express themselves. You can say the women are living in bondage. That's your opinion. But when you come to the Western world, you see more of guys in the Western world going to those countries to marry.
Well, good.
They leave the woman here to go overseas to marry a wife.
Wonderful.
And produce kids.
Wonderful.
But there's women here.
Yeah.
But they leave those women and go. And women are complaining here that guys don't talk to them no more. Guys don't flirt with guys. Guys just walk past them. Guys don't help them no more.
Oh no.
Because the guys are fed up and they choose that if I make money and I get my passport, I can go to Brazil, I can go to Africa, and have a wife and live happily.
Love it.
And that's the trend.
Wonderful.
And they call them passport kings.
Woohoo! Good for them.
That's what I want to say in that.
Again, back to what I'm saying here. So women are looking for men to bring more to the table than all of this, all that aggression that was right there. And it is what it is. That's why women are opting to just be single and just not be bothered. And the men can, go overseas with their passports and they can marry who they want to marry. That's great. Happy, good for them. Congratulations. All the best. We don't care. We'd rather know that we are not going to settle for someone that's going to give us breadcrumbs, that's going to give us, you know, less than bare minimum, right? And thinking because they are a man, they can just arrive to the table that way. And it's interesting because when some women talk about, I'm the table, I come to the table just being who I am, they're rejected or it's thrown in their face. But like when you flip it for the men and they come to the table in that manner, as a man, this is what I do, they are hoping not to be met with the same type of rejection as the women. But whatever, it is what it is there. But I think again, it's always going to come back to what works best for the individual, and being honest about what it is you want, what it is you bring that's extra to the table, and then does it make sense for you and that person to align your lives together to make things move forward. And don't be okay to walk away from a table that's no longer serving you. So if the table looked one kind of way when you first started in the connection, but like someone removed the tablecloth, there's a new tablecloth, there's new place settings, plates, napkins, cutlery, whatever, and it looks like a different person that's sitting at the table, and it's no longer serving you. Guess what? You can walk away from that table, and it's okay. You don't have to sit at that table. If you feel that your partner is not going to listen to you, and as you are unloading your day and you're talking about how you're feeling, and they're just sitting there with the information going in one ear and out the other, then that's not your person. Regardless if he's king, man, leader, whatever, if he can't interrupt his day just to hear from you, then he's not your person. So I get that there's different parts of the world, they do it differently, but you need to figure out what works best for you. And if at the end of the day you decide you want to be by yourself, guess what? It's okay. It's okay. If you decide you want to be in a relationship with someone and subscribe to whatever it is that they want to give to you, that's okay too. But you get to make a decision in this process. So
That's good.
yeah, it
That's
is good.
that's good. That's a good speech. It's
Here
good.
we go.
Yeah. So um yeah, what you said is good. Everybody has a choice to make what choice they want
Mm-hmm.
and what they want,
Mm-hmm.
and the guys have a choice to make on what they want.
Correct.
And we live in a world where there's toys. So woman, if you feel like you don't want to be under the man, you can go and buy a toys
Mm-hmm.
and buy a dog and live your life, and
I
it is
love
what it
how
is.
men like to
And
give women a
and
life
and I'm
sentence.
coming. I haven't even
No,
finished.
I need
I'm coming to
hold
the
on one
guys.
second. No. I love how men do this. I love how they love to give women a life sentence because women are choosing to not get into relationships that are not serving them. You're going to die alone, get you a dog, get you toys. Women don't do that. If men say, you know what, the women that are here, we don't like them because they don't do X, Y, or Z, we're going to go over to another country and get us a bride. We say, good luck. We don't wish them ill. We don't say you're gonna die alone with a dog or a pit bull, or we don't say any of that. But men are so quick to cast judgment on women and say, well, if you don't want to subscribe to this, you don't want to do this, you're gonna die alone with a dog. Like, oh, you're gonna threaten me with a good time. The fact that I get to go to bed at night and not worry about my man out here sleeping around with somebody else, I'll pick peace over being worried about what he's doing out there in these streets. So I really need men to stop doing that. Like, stop trying to cast judgment and damnation on women that choose to be single.
So back to what I was saying before you interrupted me.
Yep.
I said, women's, if you're not willing to go under the man, there's toys. You can get a dog. I never said die alone. Everybody dies alone. We come to this world alone, and we're gonna die alone. I've never seen like majority of two couples die at the same time. One must die, either the woman or the man. So we're all gonna die alone. That's everybody's. Everybody owes to die alone. So, um, Um, if a woman doesn't want to subscribe to a man, just you can be single and get a dog and toys and live your life.
See what I'm saying?
And then the guys, if a woman doesn't want to subscribe to you, I mean, you can just enjoy your life and do what you gotta do
The
to
men
survive.
enjoy their life, but she
You
go
know
get
what
a
I
dog
mean?
and get toys.
So everybody has to live their life
Oh goodness,
according to their own ways
that's exactly
and
what I'm
what they
talking
want.
about.
And there's so many options to that. So, on our podcast today, we talk about prenups.
Oh
I advise all
goodness.
the guys to get a prenup. If you don't make $100,000 up, have separate account. If you're a king, a true king, a leader, and your woman is submissive under you, you can have one account under your name, and how money goes to your account, and you manage the affair of the home. But you guys have to have two accounts. Why? Because if she wants to buy underwear, she's not gonna be asking you for everything. Like, I want to buy underwear, I want to buy pads, I want to buy. You're not gonna. So she can have her own account that's for her upkeep, and then one account which is you that she whatever money she makes, the 70% goes into that, or however you guys want to run it, so you can use that and supplement the home, where the remaining money she has, she can use that for her upkeep and stuff, and it works out. Then if you're a man, you don't like paying bills. Like, I have a friend that him and his wife, he don't like paying bills. So what he does is, had the account is in the wife name, where he makes 4,000, 3,000 goes to the wife. He uses 1,000 for his upkeep. She takes care of all the bills, and he's fine. That's fine too. You know what I mean? Everybody does what works for them. Some guys don't like paying bills because I don't remember I gotta pay my light bill, I gotta pay my phone bill, I gotta pay that, and you don't want it to be shut down while your kids are trying to get ready for school, and then they take the light because you didn't pay a light bill. So if your wife is a good accountant and good in money management, the account can be in her name, and you just pay into that, and you have your own account where you have your own money for your upkeep. Like, you want to go out with the guys to have a drink, 2 or 3 beers, you're not gonna ask her, honey, I need $200 for that. Now you have your own money that you can do that for. If you want to buy new shoes, you have upkeep money for yourself. So it goes both ways. So, um, prenup is a good thing to do, because it helps the guy to be financially secured. Because when you divorce a lady, we are the ones that lose, and we lose all, and it's not cool. I've seen so many billionaires lose all and they commit suicide. So you have to understand that relationship is a give and take. It's not about love. It's responsibility. It's about sacrifice. So if you are coming together, there should be an agreement. Just the same way you agreed that you're gonna love her, you're gonna provide, you're gonna do what you're supposed to do as a man. It's the same way she's gonna agree that she's not here for because of your money, and she's gonna sign a prenup. If you guys the marriage doesn't work and you guys gotta go separate ways, you give her settlement, you take yours, you live your life, she lives her life, and you guys take care of the kid and make sure the kid is good. Because the most important thing in a marriage is the kids. Because you guys are coming together to produce an offspring that's gonna carry your generation and lineage to the next level. And that's the most important thing. That's why when you see a man marry, he don't spend money rubbishly like he does when he was single. He don't go out like he does when he's single. He don't do what he wants like when he was single, because now he has responsibility. He has a wife, he has a kid. So he's sacrificing his normal way of living before he met her to a new way of living, where you sacrifice, you constrain for a better future for you, a wife. So as the woman do the same. So in that aspect of it, and then when it comes to the table, every man has difference of what they want a woman to bring to the table. What I want a woman to bring to the table is different from what my brother wants for a woman to bring to the table. So don't be afraid to ask a woman what, because I asked two questions. If I want to marry her, I'll date her, and if I like her and I see that she's okay, I ask her two questions. What's your plan or dreams in the next 5 years? She will tell you. If it sounds good, then you go to the next level. Okay, that was good. What do you bring to the table? Don't tell me womb. Don't tell me your private part. Don't tell me you cook. Don't tell me you clean. Don't tell me that you can give me the best bedroom event. I can get that with my money. I need something that's out of the normal thing that I can buy. I need something that's obstain within. For my example, a girl that I dated, what she told me that she would bring that made me so happy is that she said she can give me peace, that she put me first, that whatever I say goes. That if I say that she's not going to go out with her friends, she's going to cancel it. That if I say that I want her to stay home, she's going to stay. Whatever I say is what she does because I'm her leader, I'm her king, she sees me as her demigod, meaning after God is me. She sees me as the second God. So whatever I say, once I say, she does whether she likes it or not. And I was amazed by that. And I wanted a lady because I have the money, I have stability. I want a lady that can come and give me a piece of home that can follow my lead without making my lead being a domestic, chaotic, catastrophic situation. And she said that, and she showed me an example when I'm dating her, and that was the gift. So everybody has what's different. Some guys like, oh, she can cook, or she can serve me well, or everybody's different. But whatever you want in them, because kings, you're a king, you have the power to relationship. Most ladies, the end game is relationship and marriage. Your beginning is cookie, getting the cookie. Once you get the cookie, that's when your common sense comes in. And then you start reasoning, what can this girl give me that no other girl can give me? Because everybody's different and everybody provides different things. But you have one thing that you want that only one girl can give it to you. And once you see that girl, that's your missing rib. And that's why I call my missing rib. Because she has said and she's willing to give you what no other girl can give you. And that's when you realize you have found your missing rib, you marry her, and you have a peaceful home, you produce kids, and God will bless you because the Bible that says, who he finds a wife finds favor in the Lord. When you find a wife, if you're making 50,000, you start making 100,000. God will bless you. Your life will change. But you got to make sure you find your missing rib. And to find your missing rib is you as a man know what you want. And whenever a lady comes, ask her those questions. Don't be shy, don't be scared. Ask her. If she says I bring myself, throw her. If that's not what you want, you can get it from any other, throw her away. That lady doesn't bring anything to you. Because at the end of the day, she's gonna enjoy your money, she's gonna enjoy your stability, she's gonna enjoy your security, she's gonna enjoy your providing, she's gonna enjoy your shelter, she's gonna enjoy your kingship, your lineage, your name, your everything, and your family. So she has a lot to gain from you. What are you gaining from her? Because it's give and take. That's what I want to say, guys, in this conversation. And I love all the girls. Some girls say that, oh, I say because I love women, I love guys, but life is a norm. We have roles. And once we deviate from that roles, we're destroying the human generation, human norms. And I'm against unculturable norms. Because even though we're in 21st century, we have technology, we are still human beings. We still eat, we still want the same thing that ancestors want. And that's what keeps us together. A father is a father to a kid. A man is still a leader. A woman is still the follower. A woman is still the backbone. A woman is still the neck of a man. It hasn't changed. And it's been like that to the day our forefathers, to this 21st century. And a man always wants a woman that has low body count and no child, if possible. So men know what you want. Be a man, be a king, be a lion, and do what you want to do. From your humble boy, Obadolas, aka I love you. You have
Queen
anything to
Teah,
say?
have a good night, guys.
Good night,
Peace.
guys.